When talking about tables in Power Apps, chances are that you'll spend the most time working with tables in Dataverse. Before we dive deeper to explain how to identify real-world objects that will make part of your data model, let's first examine the elements of the table. Table consists of rows and columns. Rows are often being referred to as records and they contain different attributes about the object in scope, for example, person or location. When one or more records contain the same set of attributes, we are talking about the columns. Finally, the field is individual information within the record. All values within the column must be of the same data type, like number or text. Let's quickly iterate through the process of describing the real-world objects as tables. Once you identify the object of interest, let's say a person, you may establish a whole set of attributes to describe the specific person. Starting with the person's name, then physical and email address, all the way to age and education, for example. Dataverse offers a whole range of predefined standard tables that you can immediately start using in your business solution and quickly get up and running. These standard tables can't be deleted, but you can hide them in your data model. However, there are certain scenarios when using standard tables is not enough, and you need to enhance your data model with custom tables to address specific business needs. Power Apps enables you to define a whole set of different business rules to your custom table. For example, you can set the column values or validate the data and show error messages. In this demo, I'll show you how to enrich your data model and create a custom table in Dataverse. You'll also learn how to add custom columns to your table and how to customize a view from the newly created table. Once I find myself in the Power Apps environment, I'll start with creating a custom table. As you may see, right now, I see only predefined Dataverse tables. So I'll go to the left navigation pane and expand the Dataverse tab. Then choose Tables, and finally move up to select the New Table option. Once I click on this option, I'll be prompted to fill some data into the window on the right. As a display name, I'll enter Customer, while in the primary column property, I'll set Customer Name. Click on Create to confirm this, and congratulations, you've just created your first Dataverse custom table. Let's now add a new column to our table and customize it. I'll select our customer table and then choose Add Column on the top. Once the window on the right opens, I'll define the following values. As a display name, I'll enter Education. Now, this is important. For data type, I'll select Choice. That will enable me to choose between the whole range of predefined choice options. However, I need more flexibility here, as I want to create my own list of choices. I'll select plus new choice on the top and then enter all the available values. Let's use elementary, high school, bachelor, master, and PhD as possible options to choose from. Once I'm done, let's click Save. Make sure that the searchable option is checked and we are good to go. The final step will be to customize the view. So let's switch over to the Views tab. I'll right-click on the active customers view and open it in the new tab of my browser. As I want to change the default look of my view, I'll select the plus view column and include the education column that we've just created a few minutes ago. I can also switch the order of the columns and remove columns that I don't need, for example, created on. Once I'm satisfied with how my view looks, I'll choose first to save it and then to publish it. From this moment, I can use this view in my Power Apps solutions. Data modeling is one of the most challenging tasks when designing a data-driven business solution. In real life, applications rely on a whole range of different systems that store the data in a way that suits best to this specific system. Once you need to design a data model based on multiple disparate data sources, things can quickly become extremely complex, as each of the underlying systems may require a custom implementation logic. And here is where the Common Data Model enters the stage. Common Data Model significantly simplifies data modeling by providing a data model framework for business and analytical applications. Not just that, Common Data Model comes with a set of standardized, predefined, but easily extendable data schemas. What's included in these schemas? Entities, attributes, semantic metadata, and relationships. Some of the standard entities are account, contact, activity, task, and so on. Why would someone use a common data model in the business solutions? Well, let's imagine that you have 3 different business apps. One for sales, another for manufacturing, and one for services. In the background, chances are that each of these applications has a different structure, but it is also very likely that you have an entity such as an account in each of these applications. Okay, maybe with some variations in implementation logic, but it's still present. Now, assuming that you are using Common Data Model, you can create a standardized structure for all your data, and then each of the 3 applications can use the same data. Of course, each app can extend this standardized set of functionalities depending on the specific requirements, but the core attributes will be shared among the applications. And what if you want to create a new app? You will have a data model in place and you can quickly get up and running. Let's quickly summarize the advantages of using the Common Data Model. Consistency across applications. When I say consistency, I mean both structural and semantic consistency. Simplified data integration. Unified data shaping process, as existing enterprise data can be combined with data coming from the other sources. Extensibility. You can build on Common Data Model foundation and tailor the model to satisfy your specific business requirements. Let's quickly recap everything we've covered in this module. You've learned about various types of Power Apps and discovered their main characteristics. Then, we've examined different phases in the business solution designing process, starting from the plan and finishing with deployment. You've also discovered different types of data sources and how to translate real-world objects into tables in your data model. Remember, a record is defined by a set of attributes that represent columns in your data model. Finally, we explained why using a common data model can help you in high-level modeling requirements and how to leverage this feature to enable your applications to use consistent and unified data structure. Now that you've gained foundational knowledge about the high-level design of business solutions using Microsoft Power Platform, you are ready to dive deeper into the Power Platform world. In the next module, you will learn the core components of the platform and how they work in synergy to support you in building effective solutions.